The MRCP Part One examination is the first part of a three-stage process by which doctors in training can gain the MRCP UK diploma. This diploma is an obligatory qualification for doctors in the UK seeking to enter higher specialist training and is broadly recognised throughout the world as an important benchmark of postgraduate medical training. The exam consists of 2 papers, each 3 hours long. Each paper contains 100 questions in a best of 5 format. This means that there is one correct answer, but the 4 other options are likely to be closely related and therefore will often also seem plausible. The 2 papers are taken on the same day at one of a number of specified exam centres in the UK or abroad. Doctors in training are entitled to take the exam after they've been qualified for 12 months. The MRCP Part 1 needs to be taken and passed before a trainee may move on to the other parts of the diploma, namely the MRCP Part 2 written and the practical Pastest exam. So what's the aim of the MRCP Part 1 exam? The aim of this examination is to look for trainees who possess broad medical knowledge and who have an understanding of important and common diseases as well as the basic clinical sciences. The exam builds upon the knowledge acquired in undergraduate medical education. It's based on the Joint Royal College of Physicians Training Board Specialty Training Curriculum for Core Medical Training, published in 2009. This document, freely available via the JRC PTB website, is essential reading for anyone thinking about taking this exam. The MRCP examinations are mapped to this curriculum, and therefore the diploma serves as the knowledge-based assessment for core medical training. Whilst in essence this is certainly a knowledge-based exam, it also tests candidates' ability to interpret information and solve clinical problems. The score that a candidate gets is calculated using a system called equating. This is a statistical technique that ensures parity across different exam diets. It ensures that a candidate sitting an exam that is considered harder compared to other diets gets a comparable mark to those that sat an apparently easier paper. Due to this process, the mark you're awarded is not out of 200. In the Part 1 exam, an overall scale score of 528 or above is considered a pass. There is no negative marking in the exam, and a mark of 0 is given for any missing responses. The college review questions before and after the exam. Questions that appear to be problematic may be removed from the scoring post hoc. The MRCP Part 1 exam covers a broad range of medical specialties and basic clinical sciences. Out of 200 questions, you can expect 15 based on each of the major medical specialties of cardiology, respiratory, endocrinology, nephrology, and gastroenterology. However, there are an equal number of questions for other specialties such as neurology, rheumatology, infectious diseases, and haematology-oncology. There are usually 8 questions on each of dermatology and psychiatry. Currently, about 4 questions pertain specifically to each of geriatric medicine and ophthalmology. 16 questions concern pharmacology, therapeutics and toxicology. The largest single group of questions relate to clinical sciences, with about 25 out of the full 200 questions being about this area. This is actually a very diverse set of questions and may be further subdivided. Anatomy, physiology, immunology, biochemistry, cell biology and genetics questions are all included. In this group, there are also usually about 5 questions on statistics and epidemiology. In summary, the MRCP Part 1 exam is the first step on the ladder to becoming a consultant physician. The exam will test the broad knowledge base you acquired in medical school and starts to explore how these facts can be applied to the management of common and important medical conditions.